So then there was post-production work, post-production dubbing voiceover work, looping. This was very standard on any, especially feature film that you do. You go in, you have to loop things that were lost. You have to do background dialogue when, Henry Thomas is saying something, but I'm supposed to be next to him. There's no silence. I have to be doing or saying or making some noises. And so I spent an entire day at least on the Universal lot doing all the looping and dubbing and voiceover work required for ET, huffing and puffing on the bikes, lines that got lost, background lines that needed to be added in, and all of that stuff. You look at just like a rough cut of a movie you've like never even seen yet, and you're just sinking words in and adding words and like making up background words and whatever. I even took a lunch break on that ET looping day at Universal and had a margarita. Casa Vega in Studio City on Ventura Boulevard. But so I went, I went back to continue, and of course, with my luck, that's when the huffing and puffing part comes in, and with my margarita and the huffing and puffing, I did it, but I was plenty tired or exhausted or whatever word after that session. But and it was with my guardian, who was like a major conflict of interest because it was Beth, my bestie, that we tore the town apart. Except that she was a couple of years older than I was, so she kind of qualified, as my guardian because I could pick any guardian as long as they qualified. I had friends, I had cousins, whatever, being my guardian. But so that was that you just shush on that one. I had not had a margarita when I was doing the looping for ET. Shush, shush. But voiceover work, which I loved. I didn't do a lot of it, but boy, did I sink my teeth into that precision. My ASD brain's like, get it just right on the mark, right on just what they want, just the expansion, just the contraction, just the higher register, just the lower register. I just loved that. It was just like, like, I don't know, like just meat. I could sink my teeth into that kind of work. But what it taught me was this precision. It was the precision. It did not teach me how to emote. It didn't teach me how to act necessarily. Voice acting is different. And so this precision and this whole different kind of arena just kind of shows how Hollywood had this tiny kingdom of these skilled experts doing this precision voiceover work. And it was a very powerful tiny kingdom, but it was invisible for all intent and purpose. Okay, thanks for listening to all my blabbing about voiceover work, but it was something I very much enjoyed, and I thought I'd share it with you. So until tomorrow, take care, same lineup, you know the drill. And in the meantime, I love you. Bye.